friends, welcome back to my channel Namma CA. I hope you like my last video and got clarity on RSU. तो आज की वीडियो में बात करेंगे ESPP के बारे में, जिससे कि आपके ESPP के भी सारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाए। तो इसके लिए फर्स्ट हम समझेंगे कि ESPP क्या है और इसको मिलने पर इसका टैक्स ट्रीटमेंट कैसे होता है, एंड सेकंड इसको शेड्यूल एफए में कैसे डिक्लेयर करना है विद INR वैल्यू, एंड थर्ड इसको सेल करने पर होने वाले कैपिटल गेन को ITR में कैसे शो करना है। इसको समझने के लिए लास्ट तक बने रहिए मेरी वीडियो के साथ। सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज ESPP and its tax treatment.
ESPP means Employee Stock Purchase Plan. इन ESPP कंपनी अपने एम्प्लॉइज को डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस पर शेयर्स ऑफर करती है और जो भी एम्प्लॉय इसे ऑप्ट करता है वो एवरी मंथ अपनी सैलरी में से कंट्रीब्यूट करता है ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम फॉर द बाइंग ऑफ शेयर, एंड ऑफर एंड होने पर कंपनी जितना मनी एक्यूमुलेट हुई है उस वैल्यू के शेयर डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस पर एम्प्लॉय को ट्रांसफर कर देती है। अब सवाल आता है कि एम्प्लॉय को कौन सी प्राइस पर शेयर मिलेंगे और किस प्राइस पर डिस्काउंट लगेगा। जैसे कि जब एम्प्लॉय ने ऑप्ट किया था तो ऑफर के स्टार्ट में शेयर की एफएमवी कम थी और ऑफर के एंड में शेयर्स की एफएमवी ज्यादा हो गई। तो मैं आपको बता दूं, ऑफर स्टार्ट और ऑफर एंड की जो एफएमवी में से जो कम होगी वही प्राइस कंसीडर की जाएगी और उसी प्राइस पर डिस्काउंट अप्लाई होगा। आफ्टर डिस्काउंट जो प्राइस आएगी उसी प्राइस पर शेयर्स एम्प्लॉय को मिलेंगे। एज एम्प्लॉय को शेयर्स डिस्काउंट में मिले हैं इन रेस्पेक्ट ऑफ करंट एफएमवी, तो करंट एफएमवी से जितनी कम प्राइस में शेयर्स मिले हैं वो होगा एम्प्लॉय का टोटल डिस्काउंट, एंड दैट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज टैक्सेबल इनकम, एंड उस पर एप्लीकेबल स्लैब रेट से टैक्स लगेगा। तो हम इसे एक एग्जांपल से समझते हैं। एबीसी लिमिटेड जो एक फॉरेन कंपनी है उसने अपने एम्प्लॉय को 15% डिस्काउंट पर ESPP ऑफर किए हैं। सो मिस्टर ए स्टार्टेड कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ 5% ऑफ हिज सैलरी फॉर ESPP प्लान। ऑफर स्टार्ट हुआ है जुलाई से एंड एंड हुआ है दिसंबर में। तो मिस्टर ए ने जुलाई से दिसंबर तक अपनी सैलरी में से कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है और ऑफर के स्टार्ट के टाइम शेयर प्राइस थी $80 पर शेयर विच कॉल्ड एज सब्सक्रिप्शन प्राइस, और ऑफर के एंड में शेयर की प्राइस होगी $90 पर शेयर। तो दोनों में से जो लोअर होगी वो कंसीडर होगी, यानी कि $80 पर शेयर कंसीडर होगी और इसी पर 15% का डिस्काउंट अप्लाई होगा। तो एम्प्लॉय के लिए शेयर की प्राइस होगी $68 पर शेयर, एंड एज पर हिज कंट्रीब्यूशन ही गॉट 50 शेयर्स। ऑफर एंड हुआ है 31 दिसंबर 2022 को। उसी दिन कंपनी एम्प्लॉय के अकाउंट में शेयर ट्रांसफर करती है, तो डेट ऑफ परचेज होगी 31 दिसंबर 2022। एम्प्लॉय को शेयर्स मिलेंगे 50, सब्सक्रिप्शन प्राइस था $80 पर शेयर। करंट एफएमवी ऑन द डेट ऑफ 31 दिसंबर वाज $90 पर शेयर एंड परचेज प्राइस फॉर द एम्प्लॉय $68 पर शेयर। तो एक्चुअल डिस्काउंट एम्प्लॉय के लिए करंट एफएमवी माइनस परचेज प्राइस वुड बी $22 पर शेयर होगा। सो एम्प्लॉय का टैक्सेबल परक्यूजर इन डॉलर होगा 1100 एंड इन INR इट विल बी 90,211। कन्वर्जन रेट मैंने 31 दिसंबर 2022 का लिया है बिकॉज उसी दिन एक्चुअल में एम्प्लॉय को शेयर्स रिसीव हुए हैं। तो ये 50 शेयर्स जो एम्प्लॉय को मिले हैं वो कहलाएंगे फॉरेन एसेट्स फॉर मिस्टर ए, एंड ही नीड टू डिक्लेयर दिस फॉरेन एसेट्स इन शेड्यूल एफए ऑफ ITR। और ITR फाइल करते समय हमें 3 डिटेल्स रिक्वायर्ड होती है: परचेज डेट, क्वांटिटी एंड परचेज प्राइस। यहाँ परचेज प्राइस $90 पर शेयर हो जाएगी बिकॉज एम्प्लॉय ने डिफरेंस अमाउंट पर टैक्स दे दिया है, और जब एम्प्लॉय इन 50 शेयर्स को सेल करेगा दैट वुड बी कॉल्ड कैपिटल गेन। तो कैपिटल गेन होगा सेलिंग प्राइस माइनस एफएमवी ऑन द परचेज डेट। If employee sell these shares within 2 years of purchase, then it would be considered as short-term capital gain and tax as per slab rate. If employee sell these shares after 2 years of purchase, then it will be called as long-term capital gain and tax at the rate of 20% with indexation.
फ्रेंड्स, एज वी नो कि शेड्यूल एफए में सारी वैल्यू INR में जाती है, तो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड शेड्यूल एफए में कौन कौन सी डिटेल जाती है और उसको INR में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है।
Schedule FA में whatever detail we required, I have calculated here for the financial year 23-24. Schedule FA में we need to declare all the foreign assets which we were holding or sold during the calendar year 2023. In my case, company name of shares is ABC Limited, address is this, zip code is this, and the nature of entity is ABC Limited is a company which is listed on US Stock Exchange. Here you need to check the nature of your entity, whether it is company or LLP, whether it is listed on stock exchange or not. Here I have taken 2 entries. First entry from example. Second, I have taken dummy entry to understand long-term capital gain. First entry, as we are aware, Mr. A received shares on 31st December 2022. Number of shares is 50. Purchase price is $90 per share. Maximum price of shares in year 2023 is 115 on 26 June 2023. Closing value of shares is 0 because Mr. A sold all the shares. Here, if you have not sold the shares, then take the closing value on the 31st December 2023. So, initial value of investment in dollar will be this. Peak value of investment in dollar will be this. Closing value will be 0. Company has given dividend of $1 per share. So, the dividend value in dollar is 50. Mr. A sold the shares on 20th October 2023 on the price of 110. So, the gross receipt from the sale of shares in dollar is 5,500. In the same manner, I have done the second entry. The difference is date of acquisition, which is 30th June 2021. As we are aware, in case of foreign company shares, if we hold for 2 years, that will be count as long-term capital gain. If we hold for less than 2 years, that will be count as short-term capital gain. So in the second entry, date of acquiring is 30th June 2021 and date of sale is 20th October 2023. That means Mr. A hold the shares more than 2 years. So that will be called as long-term capital gain. As we all aware, schedule FA में सारी value INR में जाती है. So for that, I have converted all the dollar value in INR. For the conversion, I have taken telegraphic transfer buying rate of SBI. For investment like purchase price, maximum price, closing price, selling price, I have taken conversion rate of same day. For income like dividend income, interest income, we have to take conversion rate of last day of immediate preceding month in which income has been received. For example, July में dividend मिला है, तो we will take the conversion rate of 30th June. So these are the conversion rate of different dates which we require to convert dollar value in INR. So for the first entry, initial value in INR will be initial value in dollar multiplied by conversion rate of date of acquire. Peak value of investment in rupees will be peak value in dollar multiplied by conversion rate of 26 June. Closing value as we discussed 0. Dividend value in INR will be dividend value in dollar multiplied by conversion rate of 30th June. Gross receipt from the sale of shares in INR will be gross receipt in dollar multiplied by conversion rate of date of selling. So in first case we have short-term capital gain. So in the same manner I have convert all the dollar value in INR in second entry. But that will be called as long-term capital gain. By all this calculation we understand that we have to show dividend income, capital gain income and also need to declare foreign assets in our ITR. And for that we have to fill form 67 and these schedules. First, we need to fill form 67 for taking foreign tax credit on dividend. I have already explained this in one of my previous video, link available in description. Schedule OS, SI, FSI and TR. I have already explained this with example of dividend in video of ITR 2 with foreign assets and link available in description. In this video to understand how to declare capital gain and for that we will fill schedules CG, FSI and TR. And here again on the request of viewer, I am going to show how to fill schedule FA. Here I am filing ITR 2 because schedule FA is not available in ITR 1 and ITR 4. Let's get started. Continue. As we discussed earlier, we need to select schedules regarding capital gain income, dividend income and declaration of foreign assets. In income head, we will select schedule CG for capital gain, schedule other source for dividend income, schedule SI will select automatically, schedule FSI for foreign source income, then schedule TR will get select automatically. In other head, we have to select schedule FA for declaration of foreign assets. Continue. Here I am skipping the questions. Click on schedule CG capital gain. In schedule capital gain, we will select this because we have capital gain income from foreign company shares. So it will come under from sale of assets other than all the above listed item. Continue. Click on this arrow. Add detail. First we will mention the short-term capital gain. Click the short-term capital gain. In this column, we will mention the sale value of shares. This is for the other than unquoted shares as we have gained from quoted shares because they are listed on US Stock Exchange. This same value I have taken in next sheet for the calculation. This is our short-term capital gain. The selling price. Cost of acquisition is cost of purchase. Expenditure in connection with transfer. If you have done any expenditure regarding sale of shares, you can mention here. In my case, it is 0. Now the balance is total short-term capital gain. Now click on long-term capital gain. Mention the value as earlier. Full value of consideration, that is selling price. Cost of acquisition with indexation. Indexation is adjustment of cost with inflation. So first we will calculate cost of acquisition with indexation. This is our cost of acquisition. Now we will adjust against inflation. This is the formula for the calculation of cost of indexation. For that we need CII of the selling financial year and CII of the purchase financial year. In our case it is 317 for financial year 21-22 and 348 for the financial year 23-24. I have taken this value from income tax website and I have given the link in description. This is my purchase date and this is my selling date. Click on search. The both CII will reflect here. If you want to see all CII, you can click here. Now the all CII are reflecting with respect to financial year. So our indexation cost of acquisition is 3,53,412 by this formula. We need to mention in ITR here. Expenditure in connection with transfer. If you have done any expenditure, mention here. In my case, it is 0. And this is our long-term capital gain. Click on add detail. So here our short term and long term capital gains are showing. We have to mention capital gain information in app column. Click on add detail. Before filling data here, we have to confirm schedule BFLA first. Otherwise the error will be occur. So click on confirm and go to schedule BFLA. Here our short term capital gain is reflecting under 5 and long term capital gain reflecting under 8. Check the figures and click on compute set off. It will set off your profit against previous year losses. Then again go to schedule capital gain. Now fill the detail in app column. Click on add detail. Here we need to mention capital gain detail period wise. Both capital gain arise in month of October, so it will be fall under this range September to December. In BFLA, short term capital gain was showing under 3.5, that is 84,320, and long term capital gain in BFLA was showing under 3.8, it is 1,90,626. Click on add and confirm. Schedule OS for the other sources. Here we need to fill dividend income, which I have already explained in my previous video, ITR 2 with foreign assets. Click on schedule foreign source income. Click add detail. Here we need to fill details of foreign source income, which is capital gain and dividend income. Country name United States. Mention TIN number here. If you don't have TIN number, then mention the passport number. Head of income. Capital gain, income from outside India. Here we need to add both type of capital gain, long term and short term. This is our total capital gain, 2,74,946. Tax paid outside India. As we know, as per DTAA agreement with US, there is no tax on capital gain. So here we will mention 0. Tax payable on such income under normal provision in India. As per our example, Mr. A cover under 30% slab rate. So tax on short term capital gain will be calculated as per slab basis. So here tax on short term capital gain will be 30%. Tax on long term capital gain is 20%. So this is the tax on long term capital gain. So this is the total tax on capital gain, 63,421. And the relevant article is 13. Add another. Dividend income come under other source head. The total income from dividend is 8947. Tax paid outside India is 25% on dividend income, that is 2237. Tax payable on income under normal provision in India, that is 2000. If you want to know how to calculate this, you can go through my previous video of Form 67, and the relevant article number for the dividend is 10. Click on add and confirm. Next is schedule TR, tax relief. Here entry will come automatically by schedule FSI. So only dividend entry is reflecting here because we have not paid tax on capital gain in foreign. So tax rate will not applicable on capital gain. Here we need to mention DTAA agreement section. The section is 90. Click on confirm. Now click on schedule FA, foreign assets. Here we need to declare all foreign assets which we were holding or sold during the calendar year 2023. Here we need to select A3 for foreign equity. Country name United States. Name of entity ABC Limited. Address is this and zip code is this. Nature of entity is company listed on the US Stock Exchange. Date of acquiring is date of purchase, that is 30th June 2021. Initial value of investment, that is purchase price. Peak value of investment. Closing value will be 0 because we have sold the shares. If you have not sold, then mention the value of 31st December. The gross amount paid and credited in respect of holding, that is dividend income 4880. Gross proceed from sale, that is sell value of investment 5,44,038. If you have not sold, mention the 0 here. Click on add and do the next entry in same manner. Both entries are reflecting here. Confirm.
So in this manner, you can file your capital gain and declare your ESPP in ITR. If you have any doubt, then please write in comment section. और अगर आपने अभी तक मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, then please subscribe it, so you will not miss any useful video regarding ITR and personal finance. Thank you for watching my video.